So, new package today. Alright. I got stuff from the boss lady. New products to try. And I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to kind of do it like patron shoutouts. I'm going to pick a product and then I'm going to talk about what it was like. Right? So, that's what we're going to do. I tried a couple of the products. I tried one of these Green Roads Froggies. They're sour froggies. They're little gummy froggies. They're very cute. And it was very good. It's a very good gummy. I only ate one. And it was like taking an aspirin. It just kind of killed the pain, and it was one of those things where I didn't really notice it. It wasn't like Dave's Space Cakes where I was like, oh, okay. Now I'm feeling pain relief. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a real hard hit. It was very smooth. But it hit me like an aspirin. It was one of those things where it was like, oh, yeah, my headache's gone. You know what I mean? You don't really notice it. And that was pretty cool. And I tried these. Focus. 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 There we go. Hempzilla. The gummies. Tame the beast. Slogans. Feel the chill. All over the place. It's all slogans. But, yeah. And that was good, too. I tried one. And I waited a little while. And it was alright. It was pretty good. And then I ate like 2 more. And that was, again, like an aspirin. Knocked out the pain. And then I ate the rest of them because I was hungry. And they were good. They looked really weird. They were cool looking, like gummy. They I don't know. They kind of they looked fun. They look cool. I like the way they look. I'm not going to explain the reason why. If you're in the know, then you'll know. When you see them, you'll kind of go, like I kind of did. But yeah, it was good. I highly recommend it. The Hempzilla gummies were great. 6 gummies, and like I said, half of it, and it was like taking an aspirin. And it was gummies. They were very good. So, there you go. And I imagine one gummy would do you if you don't have severe pain. If you don't beat the shit out of your body like I do, then one gummy would probably do you like an aspirin. For me, I need 3. It's pain tolerances. It's how much are you going through. You know what I mean? I'm about a 3 gummy man to knock it out real good. 1 frog, though. Frogs were awesome. Like the frogs, too. Very good gummy. And one of them, like an aspirin, like a couple aspirin, It was great. I liked it. So I highly recommend those. I got stickers that will go on the wall with Dave's Space Cakes over there. I got Blue Moon Hemp. They were the ones that sent me the vaporizer stuff in the last one. And it was good. I like the vaporizer stuff. I hate the shit, the apparatus. I can't stand them. They just stink. But I do like the juices. And those juices were some good, tasty juices. And I got another one that I don't know if it deserves to go up on the wall. I don't know. Golden Leaf. I don't know who that is. I haven't seen a Golden Leaf product that I know of. But I think they might be this. If it's this was good stuff. So they will go on the wall if it's this stuff. I don't know who they are. I don't know if they ever sent me anything. You can't just send me a sticker. Go up on the wall. The wall is for people I endorse. Crazy. But yeah, so there's that. Oh! Black Friday sale and Cyber Monday sale. If you want to get yourself some Black Cyber, go on over to naturalhealthycommunity.com. My code is Egocast10. I don't know if that grants you an additional 10% off on those days. Might not. I wouldn't see why it would, but I wouldn't see why it wouldn't. You know what I mean? I don't know. But, yeah, it may be like a different Black Friday code or something like that. I have no idea. But, so, yeah, head on over there on those days for huge savings. And I'm probably forgetting something. Alright, so it was my intention to bring you a different video today. Originally, I had planned this whole thing. I was going to give you guys stuff to talk to your family about over the holiday and really kind of mull over yourself some thinking shit, right? I think I'll give you some of that. And this article came across my face. And I just immediately was like, oh, this has got to be it instead. Because it's, again, another fun little thing you can do for Thanksgiving when you're visiting with your family and stuff. It's something to think about. Maybe even something to talk about, right? So, the Girl Scouts, not the Boy Girl Scouts, Girl Scouts, right? Girl Scouts, They were put an article up on their website, and I would like to read it with you. Real food for thought here. Thanksgiving dinner for the mind. I think that's what I'm going to call this. Reminder. She doesn't owe anyone a hug, not even at the holidays. I know what you're thinking. This is either really good information that you need to know, or this is really bad information that's just supposed to make you scared to do anything with anybody ever again, right? Let's see where it goes. Right now, I'm not holding out a lot of hope. Just saying. Holidays and family get-togethers are a time for yummy food, sweet traditions, funny stories, and lots of love. But they could, without you even realizing it, also be a time when your daughter gets the wrong idea about consent and physical affection. Fuck me. Alright. Have you ever insisted, Uncle just got here, go give him a big hug? Or Auntie gave you that nice toy, go give her a kiss? When you were worried your child might not offer affection on her own? If yes, you might want to reconsider the urge to do that in the future. Like, I don't know. It's just gross. It's one of those things where they plug it in your brain and you don't even think about it until you do it. And then you go, oh my God, am I a terrible person? Because by that time, you've forgotten how ridiculously funny it was to you when you first read it. All you can think of now is the nastiness of it because... And it's so lost in time to you. And dude, it's just a way to fuck you in your head. But you should be cautious. Think of it this way. Telling your child that she owes someone a hug, either just because she hasn't seen this person in a while or because they gave her a gift, can set the stage for her questioning whether she owes another person any type of physical affection, which should also be fucking whatever, when they've bought her dinner or done something else seemingly nice for her later in life. Really? Like, you know, it's just, it's kind of, it's gross. It's gross that you go there. Like, dude, I don't think that go give your grandpa a hug because you like that toy you got. Go give him a hug. I don't think that somehow leads to, hey, you ordered a steak. My dick is dry. Like, what are we going to do about that? I don't really see the connection. I might be crazy. I do always reserve the possibility I might be the crazy one. I don't think I am, but I might be. The notion of consent may seem very grown up and like something that doesn't pertain to children, says Girl Scouts developmental psychologist Dr. Andrea Bastiani Archibald. But the lessons girls learn when they're young about setting physical boundaries and expecting them to be respectful last a lifetime and can influence how she feels about herself and her body as she gets older. Plus, sadly, we know that some adults prey on children, and teaching your daughter about consent early on can help her understand her rights, know when lines are being crossed, and when to go to you for help. Now, I mean, I agree with a good portion of that. Like, yes, you should talk to your kid. People shouldn't be touching you. It's fucked up. No, that's bad. Like, nobody should be touching you except, like, I mean, I don't even know what you say. Nobody should be touching you. God damn it. Like, anymore, you can't even say except me, because you can't even trust parents anymore. So, like, they have a point. These are important things. Kids should know. Stranger danger and all that. But go hug your grandpa? Really? Like, that doesn't stand out in your mind even as a kid? It's like a special situation? Like, it's not like, you're saying go let grandpa, hug grandpa. Like, it's a hug. It's just putting such a nasty spin on something that's so innocent. And, like, my grandpa. I used to be terrified of my grandpa. He was an old guy. He was old. I never seen a person that old. He was old. And his hair was very short, very, very white. And he always told me that he wanted to give me a haircut like mine. And it scared the shit out of me. I don't know why, but whatever. It was grandpa. And, like, I was always scared of grandpa. So I would always have to be urged to give him hugs and shit. And, like, it was a ridiculous kid thing. It didn't have any merit. I didn't take it with me in the future. It's not like I hug every person that terrifies me now. I'm an adult, god damn it. Like, really? This fucking pop child psychology horse shit. Give your girl the space to decide when and how she wants to show affection. Of course, many children may naturally want to hug and kiss family members, friends, and neighbors, and that's lovely. But if your daughter is reticent, don't force her. Of course, this doesn't give her a license to be rude. There are many other ways to show appreciation, thankfulness, and love that don't require physical contact. Saying how much she missed someone, or thank you with a smile, a high five, or even air kisses are all ways she can express herself. And it's important that she knows she gets to choose which feels most comfortable to her. I mean, dude, you can make it as ugly as you want. It all depends on how ugly you want to make it. With that last paragraph, many children may naturally want to hug and kiss family members, friends, blah, 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 blah. Well, little whores. Like, what? You turn that into something nasty. What are these girls wanting to kiss all these adults for? Come on. Like, it's just, it sounds so ridiculous to me. It's not like you're telling your kid to go into the room by yourself with Uncle Creepy and we'll just find out what happens in 30 years when that memory resurfaces. Like, it's not doing that. It's give your grandpa a hug here in front of me and everybody else. Like, it'll be cute. I know you're shy. Hug your grandfather. Like, I don't understand how this correlation gets made. And I don't understand how somebody writes this article and the person doesn't look at him and go, fucking really? Like, it's just sad. You know, everybody just get in your actual real plastic bubble. Fuck the imaginary bubble we all live in. It's fucking, no, we got our own bubbles now. Don't touch me. Don't ever touch me. Don't touch me. Don't come near me. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me unless I invite you to. But of course, I can't invite you to talk to me because I won't talk to you unless you invite me to talk to you. And we just, nobody interact with each other. Nobody do it. Because somebody might get hurt, the feelings might get fucked up, and somebody might decide to grope your child in front of you when you've said, go give your grandfather. I mean, come on. And someday, saying that is going to lead to her thinking that she owes men sex if they do something nice for her. It's just sad. It just makes me sad. Like, it's just a sad sorry state of things. Because, honestly, I can see a lot of points in the article. I was like, yeah, you know. But when you think about it, it's not that. It isn't. So, I thought that would be fun for people. The coming holiday season. That when you're with family, you know, keep your ear cocked to the side. And if you hear somebody go, hey, give Grandpa a hug, you can kind of be like, and weigh that situation in your mind. Look at it as it plays out in front of you. Because I know there's going to be at least a couple of you that this is going to happen to you over the fucking weekend or something. And you're going to look at that situation play out in front of you. And picture in your mind that child growing up and that situation right there being the backbone of why she fucks every dude that does something nice for her. You know, like, just think of that. Play that through in your mind and see if it doesn't sound fucking ridiculous. Because I'm betting it's going to sound fucking ridiculous. But if that's not enough for you, and honestly, this made me almost change gears again, and I almost wanted to talk about this. I could go on about this for an hour, but I'm gonna tease you with it. You tell me if you want me to do a full video on this topic. Janine Pirro, she got busted going 119 in a 65. Holy shit, Associated Press. What amazing news. Apparently, she's gonna pay the ticket. It was like a one-page fucking... Man, I'm at the wrong racket. This working hard for a living is bullshit. I want to write one-page fucking articles for the AP about Janine Pirro got a speeding ticket and she's gonna pay it. Like, what? Who gives a fuck? Are we really that bored that that is something that we're going to say is news? Is it news? She got a ticket. Was she drunk? Was she disorderly? You know, did she say she hates Jews? No. She was speeding. She was tired. And she had been driving for a long time. And she didn't realize how fast she was going. I can kind of identify with that. So, hey. She's going to pay the ticket. This kind of shit just makes me laugh so hard, man. I love it. This just makes me laugh. Anyways, I hope maybe you laugh too. Yeah. So there you go. That's it. Alright, so I want to do this as kind of a new feature. Whenever something terrible, awful fucking happens during a recording, I'm going to do a behind the scenes. I'll throw it in at the end of the video because there's just too much shit piling in the front of videos now. With advertisements for stuff and shout outs and heart to hearts, and I can't put another segment in the front of a fucking. So there you go. There's your first little piece of insight into how to YouTube. Fucking, you don't put 50 goddamn segments before your goddamn actual video. This isn't a TV show. I'm not doing a late night show. You know, it's supposed to be fucking YouTube videos. Because that kind of shit, you know, like new viewers, they see that, they see the heart to heart come up, and they listen to half of the fucking thing, and they go, I wanted to hear about the shit. So then they pass it on. So really, you know, I think that's a lot of why my channel might have stagnated. There's a whole lot of reasons why, but, you know, it's something to think about. Whatever, you know, gotta do your shit. You balance that. You try and hit an equilibrium somewhere. But this is like the second and a half time I've fucking recorded this video. My microphone, again, the high-pitched whine. And there was also lawn mowing going on in the background, which sucked. But, so, just as a thing to think about, if you're a YouTuber, or if you decide you want to be a YouTuber, content creator in some way. Yeah, I tried to cheat. I ran it through filters, and I got it to where it was listenable, but the audio was just terrible. I sounded like I was underwater, and it was just awful. And I seriously thought that maybe I could just get away with that. But you can't. You can. If that's what you want to be, you can do that. But you can't do that. Like, if you want people to watch your videos and give a shit, you gotta give a shit too. You gotta give as much as you want to get. And that's why I'm filming it a second time. But the problem with that is, you know, after I film a video, it's done in my mind. You know what I mean? I've aired out all of my thoughts on the whole subject. So, like, for me personally, part of the process, if I have to fucking redo, if I redo it immediately, it just comes out like shit. I can't remember which video it was, but I know I mentioned it in the video that it was the second time I was recording it. But, like, when you do it a second time, you're trying to capture lightning in a bottle a second time. You know what I mean? If you're a spontaneous person like I am, and you don't write scripts and you just go off the fly, you work out all these jokes, and then you're thinking to yourself the second time through, oh, I gotta work that joke in. And then, you know, you get in your head too much, and you're thinking, I want to put this in, I want to put this in, and while you're doing that while you're talking, and it winds up at just a terrible jumbled mess. That video is an amazing example. I can't remember which one it was, but it was an amazing example of, I think it was the Gucci bag one. The rappers in their Gucci bags. I think it was that video. I had to film that one twice, and it was just terrible. I thought it was terrible. I don't think anybody else really noticed too much because they're not seeing it the second time. They're seeing it the first time. But I know what I did the first time. The first time it was great. It was a fucking great take. And you have to redo it, and it's like, So, for me, I need to take like 2 or 3 hours, you know, go for a drive, get some food, come back, watch a TV show or something like that, eat. And the whole time, essentially start from scratch. Like, I spent the whole ride home, about half an hour, because they talked about this story right off the rip. It was the first commercial break that I heard on my way out of the parking lot. They were talking about it. So for a whole half hour, I was working the script in my head, thinking of, you know, what I wanted to say, where I wanted to go with it, how I wanted to take the video, you know, what my ultimate message was, and things like that. And, you know, you refine that from there. So it was cool that I could, you know, you start again at the refinement process. You don't start over from scratch, because I'm not changing the whole tone of the video. But you alter the refinement process. You've already got it done once, and at that point you remember what worked and what didn't, and you think to yourself, I don't really want to do that again. And then you just kind of rework the flow again in your head, and then that way you're kind of cleansed into, I'll just do it again. That's the way it works for me. I don't know. Yeah, it sucks, man. Fucking, I need to get a new microphone. I don't know. But fucking, I saw that it was fucked up. When I took the first recording, I looked, you know, I have the thing here at the bottom, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, it's all fucked up. So I went and I fucking turned it off, turned it back on, got it to where it was a good solid green light on the back, because that's what you need, because that means that everything's connected properly. And I had a good solid green light, turned it back around, and I just fucking went. Never fucking looked at it again. Lulled into a sense of false confidence, false sense of security, whatever. So, never trust your hardware. That's another good lesson. Never trust your hardware. If it's fucking faulty in some way, it will fuck you every time. Never trust it. Always keep an eye on your shit. You gotta focus on everything all at once. It takes practice. It's tough. You go through a lot of frustration and shit. Man, I think the first time I recorded, what was it? Among the Sleep? Is that what it's called? Can't remember. The one where he plays the baby and you're going through Nightmare Land. Like, the first video I took of that, I think I recorded it 5 or 6 times. Because every time I recorded it, something fucked up. 5 or 6 times I recorded that video. And, like, there's jump scares in that and shit. So, the 6th time you've gone through it, it's not fucking scary anymore, but you still have to pretend like it is. Like, dude, it sucks, man, having to re-record shit. That's why you gotta make sure you don't do it. And that all comes with practice. All 6 of those times were amazing practice for me to learn how my shit works. So, another good piece of advice, make nothing videos. Like, just do videos that you hope something fucks up. Because that way you can troubleshoot it, and then you know, for the future, this is what I gotta do. I mean, there's a lot of steps in my process that was all trial and error to figure out how it actually worked. Down to everything. Down to everything. Everything is a trial and error. So expect that going in as well. I don't know. I think this ends my masterclass for this video. So, yeah. For those of you who are interested, thanks for sticking around. Next time something fucks up, I'll do this again.